Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, blessings, and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you. Welcome to the third one-day international between Afghanistan and Sri Lanka at the Palekelle International Cricket Stadium. Before we get into today's game, I think it's important that we look at the previous game, as we have done in the earlier video as well. But before everything, I'd like to congratulate Afghanistan and all the fans across the world, because Afghanistan for the first time ever directly qualifies and earns a spot at the One-Day International Cricket World Cup 2023, which is to be played in India. So that's good news, and that means that for the last place on the table that is left and is right now with West Indies is going to be contested by 4 teams, including West Indies, Sri Lanka, South Africa and Ireland being part of the race. How they go about it will be the things that we might discuss from the com box. So stay tuned. Talking about Afghanistan, and in the previous game, the wicket was very slow, no doubt about it. And we saw that Dhananjaya De Silva, the captain doesn't regularly use him so often. Like, if you already have your regular bowlers, you might not just want to go to the bowlers that you do not often use. But even Dhananjaya De Silva, he played so well. His bowling was spot on, wicket to wicket, and the wicket had slowed down. So when the wicket slows, thing is, you go early for your shot and you cannot read the pace on the wicket, which is why you lose your wicket. Now, what happened in the previous game? Afghanistan made a good start. That was courtesy to the belligerent innings from Rahmanullah Gurbaz, once again making quick 68 runs. So at one stage, Afghanistan was 135 and they had only lost 1 wicket. But the downfall started after that, and then Afghanistan were 228 and all out. So meaning, in less than 100 runs after 135, Afghanistan had lost all their remaining wickets. And at the same time, Afghanistan even had 10 unused balls. Like, by the time 10 balls were left, like in the 48.2 overs, Lahiro Kumara got the last wicket of Yamin Ahmad Zaib, who just gave a simple regulation catch to the covers. Now, that said, Afghanistan has faulted in the previous game. Yeah, the wicket got slowed down, but I believe Afghanistan could have rotated strike and could have stayed at the wicket and taken the game deep, and then started launching themselves from the 45th over onward. What happened was that Rahmat Shah fell cheaply, then Najibullah Zadran, then Hashmatullah Shahidi taking a suicidal run, and then not doing the basic right. Suicidal run, okay, that was fine. He still had made his ground, but the problem was that he had not put his bat on the ground. The bat was in the air, though it had crossed the popping crease, so that will really come hurting. So these are the important things that Afghanistan will have definitely done the homework about and should do their homework about. But how clinical Afghanistan has been as for Afghanistan's qualification to the Cricket World Cup 2023 has been concerned. Because you see, Afghanistan won all their games from the Netherlands. I was there in Doha, Qatar, and then Afghanistan won all their games from Zimbabwe. I was there luckily as well, and now Sri Lanka also. Afghanistan has managed 1 win, and they are well looking at securing the series. So Afghanistan has really played good cricket, and at the same time they won all their games from Ireland. It was against Bangladesh only that they managed to win only 1 game, but they lost the series to Bangladesh. And you can't blame them so much, because you're coming and playing in the other country, and then the playing conditions are completely different. You're not very much familiar to the wicket, but okay. Afghanistan has faulted as far as their batting was concerned. So from 135 for 1 to 228, all getting out. And then Afghanistan had so many dot balls in the previous game, 171 dot balls. And we've continuously talked about it, that Afghanistan really need to improve on that. 171 balls. Imagine if there were 90 singles taken from them. The score will have been from 228 to something above 300. So you need to work on it. And we saw the effect of striking and rotating the strike at the same time from the first one-day international played here at the Palekelle International Cricket Stadium. So when Afghanistan comes to play today, I hope that Afghanistan will have done their homework right and make sure that they capitalize on the situation and keep their wickets, do not lose the wickets, and keep rotating the strike. And yeah, that'll be it. So as I always say, Afghanistan need to just do what they are doing right, which is keep scoring runs, keep taking wicket. Previous game could have been a tough one for Afghanistan, but you could tell the wicket was slowing down. So had it even stopped raining and had the score come down to as low as 120 for Sri Lanka to chase within 20 overs according to the DLS method, it could have still been a little bit difficult for Sri Lanka. But you could tell that maybe Sri Lanka got a little unlucky and maybe they could have made a comeback. But that said, Sri Lanka will be certainly looking at trying to win this game and trying to draw the series. But Afghanistan, on the other hand, will be looking at securing a series victory here, which will really mean a lot for them. Stay tuned. See you in the com box. Have a good one.